Welcome back to some more DBD news. My name is Wolfyowns, and this is where we talk about all the new things and changes coming to Dead by Daylight. We have a lot to talk about today, so let's just get into it. And if you guys have not heard, that's the most important, the most special, the most biggest part about the most recent dev stream is that we are going to be getting our double blood points. Ooh, baby. Now you guys know that we love our double blood points. So the devs are going to give us that for our Christmas week, and that is awesome. But don't just take my word for it. Let's listen to that clip.
The big news of the day. You might have seen it at the bottom of the crawler there.
There's a crawler.
There's
you
a
guys need
crawler.
to read. Oh, here.
Yeah, it's not crawling. Oh, it's just starting.
It's coming
it's
back.
Right there. Right
no,
there.
that way. That way.
Double blood points are going to be on starting December 28th until January 2nd.
Can we have some PogChamps in the chat? Okay.
No, we can't.
You can't because
But,
you're going to get...
Yeah, make it rain, I believe, is the expression the kids are using these days.
Yeah, so 5 days.
Yeah, 5 days of double blood points.
Fuck yeah, all the PogChamps. Sorry, mods.
Oh, yes, we're actually getting double blood points. Now, some of you guys were saying that last time when I was talking about the news, you guys were like, Wolfie, we're not going to get double blood points, Wolfie. The devs haven't talked about giving us double blood points, Wolfie. You can't say we're going to get double blood points, Wolfie. Well, guess what? You were wrong. Again. Just like the Huntress and Freddy. You were wrong again. And Wolfyowns is here to prove that he was right again. Raise the roof. Oh my god, I love you guys, but we're getting double blood points, and that is awesome. Moving on to the next clip, though.
Head case is coming to PS4. Yeah, we're still waiting on those dates.
Okay.
We received confirmation that it's coming, so we're happy, but yeah. No.
Oh my god, I feel so bad for you console players, and that sounds like sarcasm, but it isn't sarcasm because I know you guys want your head case, and it's taking longer for you guys to get it. I wish you guys could get it sooner, but, you know, console and PC are just two different systems, so it takes console much longer to get the things that PC gets instantly. But you guys are going to get it. Just give it time. Be patient, because you guys will get it, and it's going to be awesome when you guys get it. Now, moving on to the next clip, though, we're going to be talking about the map rework and what the devs have planned for that. So let's listen to that clip.
Was the map reworks, especially on clustered maps. So cluttered. Well, it's whatever. So basically, palettes, windows, the issue that we have with the random generator, right?
Yeah.
Well, good news. We actually have somebody on the team that is working on a random generation tool that is going to help us on generating better maps for how the hooks are generated, where they are generated, how many safe palettes versus unsafe palettes, and everything. So that is in the works right now. And on top of it, I talked with Matt Walker, and we're gonna have testings on the map without any pallets to see if there's issues even without pallets, you know?
Okay.
So that's two things we are doing for it.
Okay, so that is a lot of good news right there, and it's also, it depends on how you look at it. That could be good or bad. If you're someone who likes how the maps are right now, that could be a bad thing. But one thing you do need to know is that this is pretty good for making the game more balanced. I do really like the idea of them testing out having no pallets whatsoever on any of the maps, and they're going to test that out, which is awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun. I really am into that, and I play Survivor too, so I definitely want to see how that's like, and I'm definitely 100% for this map rework, and I cannot wait. So, is the Victory Cube got you down? Do you hate tunneling camping? Well, here's the clip for you guys.
Also, another point was incentive not to camp or tunnel. Basically, even killer mains are like, you know, the Victory Cube, it's like it's putting a lot of stress on us. We don't really enjoy it. It kind of like makes us want to tunnel more because we want to get into these I ranks. Well, the answer to this is actually the emblem system, right? And we have some perks also, like barbecue and chili and stuff like that. The emblem system that is coming up very shortly.
Yeah, we tested it today again,
yes.
and it's so much better.
And there's going to be a PTB, so everybody's going to be invited to try it and to give us feedback.
Constructive feedback.
Well, this right here
No,
was
this is very constructive feedback.
Yeah.
I agree.
So, once again, I am in your group, Killer Aliens, so we can talk once we do the PTB. You guys give me your feedback.
Alright, so that's some good news for my killers out there, for you killer players out there. This means that the new emblem system is going to make it to where you don't have to camp so much or tunnel down a survivor because you really want to get your pips, you really want to get your ranks up and stuff. This will definitely make it better. But this is what the devs say that are going to make it better. We don't really know fully everything. They didn't really talk about it a whole lot, but we do have a PTB coming out soon, and well, hopefully soon. And I would love to play it. I cannot wait for this. I am definitely wanting to do this. So let's move on to the next clip.
To us, and we'll go through it. So what essentially he did is a little study in the most used loadouts. So if you can see, do I have a thing to point at? Do you have a cursor? No.
No.
Okay, so on the absolute right of the screen, you have 1 point by itself. This is by far the most popular loadout, which means it's about 2.5, 2.6% of people are using this exact loadout. All the other points on the grid are different loadouts. It can be just one perk is different, or it can be many perks.
Important to note also, these loadouts are used by at least 50 different people.
Yeah, it's underneath us.
Yeah.
So if you make us disappear, Bjorn, there you go. Based on 4 perk loadouts, December data, at least 50 players and at least used in 400 matches. For the escape rate. So you can see the escape rate on the left. So the least efficient loadouts have a 0.28% of escape, and the very useful ones have about a 0.58. So every 58%.
And the most popular loadout has a little bit under 50%.
Yeah, that's it.
Which is kind of
so the most popular is not the most efficient.
So as you can see there, that shows all of the different variations of loadouts that are actually played in the game. So this is pretty cool because we actually get to see a little variation here, which is nice. And there are very popular loadouts, huge percentage. Well, not really like huge, but a good percentage of players play a really popular loadout. And you guys want to know what those loadouts are, I'm pretty sure. So let's look at the next clip and see what kind of loadouts that those are.
So the most popular loadout,
of course,
is Borrowed Time, Decisive Strike, Self-Care, and Sprint Burst.
I personally hate it.
No, it is the most popular. The lowest escape rate. It's an interesting one.
It is, yes.
And well, maybe also because the kind of player who would pick that is a little more bold and adventurous, and then gets killed.
Yeah, getting the dead hard and the
highest escape rate. I like Bond.
The very careful people.
Yeah.
Oh my god, did you see those loadouts? So that's the loadouts that die the most, survive the most, and is used the most. So what I think is really funny here is that Dead Hard is on the one that dies the most, which is really funny because a lot of you tell me, oh, Dead Hard's the best perk in the game. Dead Hard's so much better than Sprint Burst. Yet it's on the list of the least amount of escapes, which is really funny. Because it's definitely so much better than Sprint Burst, even though Sprint Burst is on the list of the most escapes. It's kind of weird how that works out, right, guys? All right. Anyways, I do want to also talk about the Wraith buff real quick because I haven't really got a chance to talk about that. And I do want to say that the Wraith buffs are here, and guess what? He still sucks. Yep, sadly, the Wraith, he got his buffs, they're here, but he's still not that great. He's still probably the second worst killer, and that's really sad. So, yeah, the Wraith still sucks. Oh, it's a sad day for Wraith players. I know it sucks for you guys. I'm sorry. But I'm talking about from a high-ranking perspective, though. I don't really know like how he does in the lower ranks. I'm pretty sure he does pretty good. Just like how Freddy does really good at the lower ranks. I'm pretty sure the Wraith does just as great as Freddy does at the lower ranks. Now, sadly, for the Wraith is he's just I don't know. He could be so much better. Just make it to where you can't see him when he's stealth. When he's stealth, make it to where he can't be seen, and then remove his sound file. He's just I just wish he could be better. I want him to be better, but it took them almost 2 years to actually buff the Wraith, and I don't feel he'll get another buff for a long time. So my thoughts on him, he just he just sucks. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I'm talking about without add-ons, without like his kill potential compared to other killers, without add-ons, and he just has to work so much harder. And I just wish he could be better. I wish he could be better. But he's the second worst killer in the game. At least Freddy is still worse than he is. So that's at least that's at least a good thing. But anyways, that is going to do it for this news episode. There wasn't a whole lot to be talked about. There wasn't a whole lot said either, so I'm going to be ending it here. But let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions and feelings down in the comments below, because I love reading those. I love knowing how you guys feel and what do you guys think about all of the new stuff that's coming or changing. So do make sure you leave a comment down below, because I would love to read it. Anyways, that's going to be it for the news. But later tonight at 10 o'clock news. What is the most popular gift on Dead by Daylight?
And like the most popular of all time, there's 3 gifts that have been in there for, I think, 2 years now. And they are absolutely spot on, and that's why I put them in there. The first one is, the survival team on a free weekend. It's playing very slowly. Why is it playing slowly? I don't know. Still, that is exactly what the survival team on a free weekend is like. The second one is when the killer is camping and you see other survivors, which is probably my favorite of all times.
No, don't do it.
And the last one is when I hide in a closet but the killer heard it.
How did you know? There's like spots of blood in front of it. Yeah.
Plus I can hear you.